Now we're going to do our basement walls here, and so you can see that's my basement slab there, and I'm just going to go down to my graphics down here. I'm going to change that to wireframe so I can see below the slab. Right, so this wall here is 300 thick and it runs the whole way around, so that's the one we're going to do. So I'm over to architecture here, I'm into walls, and we're going to choose our wall here. Now I'm going to choose the generic one, okay, and I'm going to edit type, and we're going to duplicate, and we're going to call this project, okay, underscore basement or seawall. Okay, and we better give it a type mark, so BASE EXT 02, isn't it? Yeah, basement external 02. Right, let's get into the properties of this here. It's not masonry. Okay, it is in situ cast. It's this one here we're going to go for, and it is 300 thick. All right, now, and because it's a basement again, I'm going with the darker grey. I'm going to go okay, and I could do centerline, but I'm going to do finish face exterior here. Right, and I'm going from the top of the found to the ground level, and we'll start finish face exterior. We're going to start there. Yeah. Okay, so let's just get this into position. Let's see how it works out. You can see I've got my snaps on the PDF here, which is allowing me to model this accurately. Okay, and all the way across. Now, escape. I've got an extra little section in here. Let's take a look at that. And there's my wall gone in. Now, what we want to do is we want to obviously have more of a foundation underneath this. We don't want this sitting down on top of a screed or anything else like that, because what will happen is this portion of the base will be poured, and we'll actually have a kicker, so about 150 mil that'll come up here, and then they put their water bar in, they fix their shuttering either side here, and the little kicker, which is just about at that point there, helps them to line up the shuttering, and also they'll have the reinforcement will come up, and you'll have starter bars coming out through here as well, and you will have covered that now in all your research here. So we want to graphically indicate that, model that in place here. Now, you might think the obvious thing to do here, right, is to put in the structure area here, is to put in a slab thickening, okay? And if I go into a 3D here, I'll show you this. So, and let's just come around this side. So if I pick it like so and put in a slab thickening, go back to my section, this is what you get here. Now the problem with that is that it's indicating a slab thickening, which is fine, but it's I can't join this to this. So the little screed that we have here is in the way, and I'd have to do a fill region or something like that to get rid of it, and that's just not good enough. So what I'm going to do here is a little technique here. So we're actually going to put a foundation underneath this, and if I come over to again within the structure tab, come over to standard strip foundations here, and you can see there's one. It's 900 by 330. I'm just going to pick that for the moment, right, and then I'll pick the wall. Now you can see that the slab has gone in, okay, and what it does allow me to do is in modify, I can go into join, and I can pick the basement slab and the foundation, and you'll see they'll join up like that. All right, now obviously that's the wrong shape and size, okay, so what you want is to create a second one, which is going to be called foundation 2, and I'll just show you here. And all I did was foundation 1 I duplicated, and I changed the width, and I changed the thickness, so it's 500 by 600. And now I'm going to add the material in, which will be our cast in situ here. It is bearing. The note will be a 500 by 600 millimeter reinforced concrete strip foundation under the wall, and we'll go OK. I'll put in the type mark for this as well, actually. So this was base -ext-02. Alright, and then I can go in and put the assembly code if necessary into that as well. Now, you can see what happens there is that this will join into our basement slab, which is very handy. It means that we've stopped the screed. We've got a stop for the screed. So again, in the excavation, they'll come out, they'll dig out all of this here, they'll just deepen down the dig there. That'll be surrounded with reinforcement designed by the engineer, with starter bars coming up. And if you like, just to show you here, the kicker comes up to about something like that, and then they put in the water bar will go in something like that there, and then the shutting will start off here and start off there. The starter bars come up and around the corner here, and that's basically how that basement is poured. Okay, something like that there. Now what I might do is I might go into my slab here. I'm going to change the color of this one here. Okay, and just go into the graphics here. I'm going to change the solid fill can stay, but I'm just going to make this the lighter gray, I think, so that it's all again a little bit singing off the same hymn sheet, something akin to that. And if I wanted to, here, that's not right. So let's just find out what the colors are in that one. Structural material. Okay, so it's the 2 3s. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Edit, type. This one here. Okay, and the colors are the 233. And just to be consistent. Now, there we go. So I can put that foundation underneath that wall the whole way around here. And let's just do this here now. So again, it's into structure and it's into foundation, making sure it's the foundation 2 that I have here. And pop it in under there, and then go to my modify and my join. So to this, join that. I get that there. All right, so there's your walls and your slab thickening here, and that will go the whole way around. Now let's just get back into the foundation plan here. Right, so we've got some walls coming in here, and these will be in situ cast walls as well, I would think. There could be block work. That's up to you and the studio colleagues to decide. And I think it probably would be just easier to build these in block work, to be honest with you. Like these, the exterior walls are retaining, they're going to be retaining soil. These are not retaining as such. So, and those walls with the shuttering and all of that and the reinforcement are very expensive to build. They're not really hugely supportive. What we might do is, if we build these in block work, we might thicken the foundation underneath them, and that'll give them the extra bit of support for that there. Don't worry about coming across the ramp here. We'll be putting an entrance gap into that. We'll cut out portion of the wall for that there. But that's basically our foundation walls complete for that. Okay.